Welcome to PageBlast, the show that invites its audience and the fickle whims of fate to participate in the creative process. Each week your hosts, Yog and D-Man, armed only with their wits, your suggestions, and the roll of the dice, will endeavour to complete for you a roughly hewn graphic narrative that is not just any random comic in PageBlast.
Welcome, indeed. It's been a fun little testing session.
It has. And so we're ready for another inaugural episode. Inaugural episode of PageBlast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Where we make the comics and we do it as quickly as we can with the random generators and our imagination.
And your ideas.
And yes, audience's ideas and our ideas. We come into it. Yeah.
We'll work it out. If we can't work it out, we roll the dice. Or we use the number table which we've created for the time being. Well, let's see how we go there.
So how was your day, D-Man?
It was good. I just had some dinner and now I feel stuffed and ready to concentrate.
Oh.
How about yours, Yog?
Totally exhausting. A little bit frazzled. Won't go into details, but yeah. If I looked like this, I would look like that. But excellent. I don't look like that, so I don't look like that. So.
But you are ready to draw.
I'm ready to draw. And you're ready to talk. I can.
I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to help.
And ready to think.
Brainstorm.
All right.
I'm ready to think. Yeah.
So what is this thing we do? We
Let's pick a genre. Let's get on with it, eh?
Time for a genre.
Straight into it.
Okay.
Well, I've got the genre listed. There's 12 different ones we've got here. Let's just get a generator between 1 and 12 on your number table.
Yes.
And let's hit the first one that comes up and we'll take it, whatever it says, so we can totally just get straight into it.
Absolutely. I am just looking at my screen here and trying to find out what's happened. There seems to be an interesting redesign going on. Okay, and now I'm in control. There we go. So we need to see this. What? We got the countdown.
There we go. 12. We need 12 pips.
We need 12 pips.
12 pips. And a generator to generate something out of the 1 out of 12.
Well, we have 12 pips. I'll just let that pips start running. So
there we go.
And I'll also we need to actually see what we're selecting. Now, what we're doing now is we're going to select a genre first, and then we're going to select a location, and then we're going to select characters, and then we're going to select. We'll make up the story with all these little criteria. Okay,
that's
so
what we'll do.
All right.
Genre, location, characters, and story.
Excellent.
So whenever this stops, it'll be the one that we pick.
Yes, but we haven't given the genre list for some reason. I can't see it. This is why.
You can't find it?
Yeah, I can. There we go.
I've got it here.
There we go. You can see that?
I can see 1 to 12 on my main note page. So
yes, and we've got horror, sci-fi, western, gangster, romance, investigation, thriller, and we've got all these things to choose from.
Comedy, fantasy, adult, steampunk, and chibi.
I'm not sure what that's when they're little kind of little characters with the big heads.
Little manga kids or something.
There's a few of these we don't want. We don't want these.
I don't think we want chibi. Let's change chibi. We'll take out chibi. We'll take out adult because that's boring.
Yeah, because there's no one else. This was we were putting this up in case someone else suggested it, and we can just say no to. It's already there. Okay.
Okay. Well, I've removed those two. Now, what other two could we put? We got horror, sci-fi, western, gangster, romance, investigation, thriller, comedy, fantasy, and steampunk.
Well, let's just take from this list and do it twice. So we'll mix the genres and do a double genre. So a gangster, romance, so
we got 10 then.
Yeah. Okay. So shall I press stop and see what we get?
Press stop.
Pressing stop. Oh, if I go to the right screen, here we go. 7. It's a thriller. Okay. And then we'll mix it up with a. What if we
One
get
more.
What if we get a thriller? A
Yeah.
thrill. Oh
It's
no.
going to be an extra thrill.
Oh, 3.
Western
So,
thriller.
a Western thriller.
Done.
Great.
Excellent.
All right.
Location. All right. We've got a double location table system.
It's a Western, and now we go to location. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just press the button, and you don't get to see what. Oh, I have to switch this off first, don't I? So you can see what I'm doing.
It's just window swapping on your end.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And you didn't see the countdown last time, did you? So,
I did. I saw it just a moment ago. That's fine. Yeah.
But did everyone else see it? Okay, so what do we got? We got 4. Which 4?
Okay, the location.
We got 4, which is
that's the factory.
That's the factory.
There's a factory in the Western, in in a thriller Western era. Let's see what kind of factory this is going to be.
Right.
Okay. How about we just hang on to factory? We don't need to.
All right.
Go crazy that one. So we've got a factory, and you can write that on the other window.
4. I've got to get handier with this pressing the buttons. Maybe the rolling the dice was better, even though
it's if it works.
it was easier to work, but it never landed on the table. So Anyway, so what do we got? We've got a Western
thriller in a factory.
Western thriller in a factory. Okay. Well, it's a Western, and it's a thriller. And it's in a factory. So we got a factory in... what kind of factory you have in a Western? It's... and could it be one of those...
A mining kind
of
a mining
could it be one of those donkey things? Or no, one of those things?
Like one of those classic first generation mining, digging rigs.
Oil pump things, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that too...
I guess the factory would work around that theme, wouldn't it?
It could do. What other kind of factories could we have? I'm not sure. That might be a bit...
mining cart.
Of course.
Yeah. So it could be like inside a cave system, like a dugout mine.
Okay, so they normally have not much of a knowledge of mining, but they sometimes have these rigs on side of hills, don't they, with a cascading of water and stuff going down.
Yep.
So this is going to be pretty randomly badly drawn. I really don't know much about this kind of stuff. So, factory. Oh God, this isn't going well. The inaugural. Let's try one more time.
Yeah.
One more idea. What's a better factory for a Western thriller?
I kind of do like the idea of a mine. We could probably get a bit of it's a thriller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, remember that too. When we pull up our character in a moment, maybe it's going to have something to do with this mine.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're going to look down into
something could be hidden in there. There could be a secret.
I'm just going to do this.
Mysterious.
And we've got a river, right? Okay, and then we've got a plain, and normally, oh geez,
that's it.
Change my eraser to the correct eraser. There we go. So, it's going well so far. If we had someone looking down over...
Yeah, okay.
Over into the... Okay. Someone... I'm bringing the donkey back.
The donkey?
It's a different type of donkey this time. It's not one
that he's riding it.
Yeah, it's not one that he might be a bystander. We'll see what happens with the next roll.
That's right.
So down here, there's some kind of mining operation.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I have to get this character, which we actually haven't rolled for the character yet, but this could be anyone.
This could be anyone. He could be just a. He's going to get shot, or he's just bringing the lunch. Who knows what that? What is this in the background? That's a shocking piece of. A mine. Now I'm thinking of that Western mining stories. There Will Be Blood. They had a tower, didn't they? They had like a.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen that.
I can't remember. Oh, and you have a water wheel or something.
Yeah.
That's how you would do it, wouldn't you? A water wheel or something like that.
Okay, let's look at that.
I've no idea how they.
Yeah, it's basically like a mine, an oil well that catches on fire and blows up into the air, and they build a thing around it to contain it.
This is one of those. It's one of those under carriage water wheels, not the overspill ones, but they don't generate quite as much power. But we'll just assume that there's some kind of.
This mysterious character is obviously overwatching something that's going on down there.
Yeah.
We don't know who this character is. Can't see them. But they've arrived.
Okay. Let's start spinning for another.
Yeah.
For the character. Who is the character?
Okay. I've got a gunslinger, a maid, an assassin, a cook, a banker. What else? Obviously a miner.
All right. Okay. So I'll just spin and see what you tell me what we get. Okay. 3. Oh, hang on. That was 3.
Yep.
Oh, 0. That was unexpected.
Okay. Roll between 1 and 6. Let's make 0 a re-roll for now.
Okay. I'll take that up.
You got a 6?
I got a 6.
All right. Well, that makes it a minor then.
I was meant to cut it down to 6, was I? So it's a minor, is it?
It's a minor, yeah.
All right. So, well, he looks good. He looks like...
I guess he
looks a bit...
minor.
Well, he looks a bit old for a minor, if you ask me.
Well, how old were the miners? Meaning the mine-digging crew. Look, they varied in age, didn't they, at the time? It wasn't exactly regulated.
A gold miner or an oil miner or
oil miner, gold miner, ore miner, or oil. They would have needed some kind of professional accreditations to get into such a heavy deal of a job.
This could be in Australia. We could actually make this.
Yeah, could have the gold rush happening.
Was pretty big gold kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
Down in Victoria, where was it? Ballarat, Sovereign Hill.
Yes.
Eureka Stockade kind of stuff.
So I'll do that, and I'll do 2 brick walls.
Yeah.
And then a timber front, and then some windows here. It's a bit sloppy. We get the idea. Braidwood was one of the big. Have you ever been there?
Braidwood.
Braidwood, yes. It's like this huge town. Well, it's a little town, but they built it big, and the streets there are so wide. It's wider than like Melbourne, and it's like they were really kit up to become a really big town, and it just didn't happen. But it's a cool little place between Melbourne and Sydney. Up in the mountain, up in the hills there. So Interesting spot.
Yeah.
Stayed at a motel there, and the guy was telling me how, that room there, Mick Jagger stayed there once because they were filming Ned Kelly back in the 70s.
That's right. Mick Jagger was in the original, wasn't he? Well, in that version anyway.
All right. Well,
right. So what is our miner doing apart from his work? Remember, this is a thriller.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's going to be good. I'm going to just put some things on his back.
Yeah, some tools. Maybe a gun. Give him a gun. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so do we need another character to start motivating things here? Because he's just going down. We've got nothing. It's not like last time
Shall we put another cell where he's arriving closer to say that that water wheel?
What I actually might do is shrink this smaller.
Uh-huh.
And then put it in a frame. It's an unusual aspect that we've got going 1080 for a comic book. You don't normally go sideways on comic books. This is a weird choice, but it's one we made. We haven't really talked about it, have we?
No.
It's just
so when you say going sideways on this particular canvas size, did you not create like a 4K canvas size for this purpose of being able to get a good zoom and good detail?
No, it's not the zoom, it's the aspect ratio. We've gone landscape instead of portrait.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Because we're on the tube, and anything else wouldn't really work. So I'm going to make a little frame around this slot. Okay, and something else really needs to be happening here, doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe a pathway down.
Yes, and he's looking at some kind of action. Yeah. So let's roll and find out what we get. Because who is this other character? Yeah.
All right. Let's do it from 1 to 6. I could add a few more. At the moment, I've got gunslinger, maid, assassin, cook, banker, and you've just pulled up the miner, and that's 6.
Okay. Let's have some.
Who else could we have?
Well, we don't seem to be. It all seems pretty safe.
Priest.
I'm gonna have a look at the list. What do we got on the lists here?
I just added a priest.
Okay.
And for number 8, let's see, what can we do with number 8?
A gunslinger.
A gunslinger, maid, assassin, cook, banker, miner, priest, and one more would be alright.
Yeah, we seem to be. We don't have enough random factor in here. What could it be? Let's put just robot and a alien.
Oh, robot.
Just put a robot and an alien. Just put them in there. Good. Just see what happens.
Yep. We'll put them up in the higher numbers. Robot, alien,
monkey. And a monkey. That's a really good idea. Yes, monkey. Great. All right. So let's go to the countdown and see how many have we got there.
We have 10.
10. So I'll put it up to
and
10.
It is possible you'll roll a 6 and that'll be another miner.
8, 9, 10. I'm just setting that up so it's on 10, 9.
Set it on 10. Let it spin for a bit.
There it is. Okay, that's 11. Silly me. All right, good. And play. Spin. Okay, and 10. What is that? What did we get?
It actually rolled a 10? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've got a monkey.
Oh, goody.
All right.
We got a monkey. So
We got a monkey.
we got a monkey.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You know,
this chap,
you put these ideas forward, and then it happens, doesn't it? So
yeah.
so down here, the path is marching on, and down here, for some reason, we have a monkey. Why? Why did I say? Okay. Why did I suggest this silly idea? Okay.
Well, let's see what happens. This monkey could play an important role here.
Oh, tails of monkeys don't actually go backwards, they only go forwards like that. You know that?
Right, yeah.
I had to
No,
work.
that's true. It's a very strange... he's on the way, is he? He's just in the path.
He said, that's quite a big monkey. That's quite a big monkey, so maybe it's like a baboon. Like a really, exactly. Let's go baboon. Those things are scary. He's just he's just like there. Baboon.
Let's figure out how he got there. Okay, so he's guarding something.
All right. Someone's walking their baboon. That's what it is. Let's roll another character and see who.
So another character's coming in.
They're walking their baboon because.
Who is walking the baboon?
Same list. Let's just roll.
Same list. Yeah.
Let's just roll.
Could be another miner.
Let's hope so. 8.
It's a robot.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Of course it's a robot. It's a robot. Great. Great. The robot walking their monkey.
All right.
The robot's got a wheel on it. It's a kind of maybe it's one
of them hoverbots.
It's going to be some of those steampunk, because look at the date. We've got a Western, so it's going to have to be a Western-looking robot somehow. How am I going to do this? Oh, he's a guard robot. He's a gun. Robot? He's going to be a gunslinger. Robot.
Do you want to give him another trait? We can give him another character trait, given that he's a robot, and robots are usually a little bit less dimensional than...
All right, okay, now let's roll something more interesting. So he's going to have a monkey on his shoulder. The monkey's
on his shoulder now. Yeah, very good.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
What?
And he's greeting this miner as well, isn't he?
He's got one eye. Can we even see that's a robot from here? Not really.
It looks like something. At the moment, in this particular shot, it doesn't, but that's why we go to another frame and highlight it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mysterious opening. We just want to know where this miner is traveling and what he's about to do and what will stop him. If this robot will either greet him or stop him, and if the monkey's going to make a difference.
Yes. Maybe if I could actually make it look like a robot. Let's try something.
Oh.
Long day. This should be at the beginning of the day.
Yeah. We'll have to try and look at our timing, I think.
Okay, that looks more like a robot. Yeah. And he's got a monkey on it.
And is he holding the monkey's hand? Okay,
good. And it's hard to do it in silhouette like this.
Yeah. Okay. I think this miner's going to be quite confused.
Yes, well, that's the next shot. That's clearly what we got to see now is this guy looking rather perplexed.
Let's see this chap just thinking, what is this that's come up to me? The lovely sombrero was working out for him, protecting him from this heat, though that robot seems to be handling it well.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder how the robots are going to handle the heat
Yes.
when they really do start to come to fruition soon.
Did you see the new Boston Dynamics
Dogs?
robot?
Yeah,
The one that they're leasing out already?
Oh, I didn't know they were leasing it out.
Yeah, no, they've got a new one that they're leasing now. You can actually get hold of one. You can use it. They're not selling them.
If you've got a garage full of crap, then they'd be pretty bloody handy to come in and clean it up for you.
Yeah, you mean crap as in like radioactive isotopes or something?
Yeah. Or if you needed him to rob a bank or do some dirty deeds, give him a gun. Or if you're just wanting to entertain the kids at the barbecue.
Yeah, I think you can only rent them for certain purposes, not military or anything like that.
I think that would be something you'd hope that whoever's renting it is going to do that.
Yeah.
What do you need this robot for, sir?
World domination. World domination?
It's going to reprogram it. Right, so our fella here hasn't shaved, obviously, like most characters in the in Western world times were.
Yeah, he's not sure about this
he's
monkey robot thing.
He's more of a right. He's not necessarily a Sergio Leone type chap, but more of a Bud Spencer, Terence Hill type chap.
Yeah, he doesn't look really like a tough guy, does he?
He's interesting. He's still confused though. Like, I mean, there's a robot with a monkey in front of him, so he's got to, we got to help him now, I think.
Yeah,
because this is really odd for him.
He's riding a donkey. Didn't Clint ride a donkey when he was in Fistful of Dollars?
I don't know if I think it was a horse at all times.
Not a mule?
I'm not sure if he actually did a mule or a donkey at any time. I can't remember. I've seen most of them, but I would wager that it was that most of the time it was a pretty damn cool horse.
Really?
Given that he was so damn cool.
I think that they may have. I haven't given myself much room for something to happen, but I think this is going to have to be a really long frame now.
Yeah.
Something interesting going on in a really long shot. They're going to stand and look at each other. It's almost, I think it's comedy actually here, because we've got it's a bizarre situation, isn't it?
Exactly.
We've got ding 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 ding.
Well, it seems like Clint was always on a horse, but there is a donkey and two mules for Sister Sarah, obviously, because she's riding on a mule.
Right.
I think that's how she travels with him, but yeah. It just looks, I think donkeys look cooler, they're funnier.
And mules.
Mules, yeah. Mules, donkeys. Are they the same thing?
No. A mule is half horse, half donkey.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And an ass, well, that's another thing altogether.
A jackass. Jackass mule. They're mules. But actually, that kind of looks like what you've got there. You've got a jackass.
I'm not saying anything.
So this robot and this miner have come face to face.
Yep.
What is
He's come down the hill now. And the robot's standing here. And the monkey is getting all aggressive.
Yes.
Monkey.
The robot's got to hold it back then, right?
Oh, yes. So he's going to hold back the monkey.
I mean, he could let the monkey go and the monkey could go crazy.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to let the monkey go.
The monkey's going to go berserk and our miner's just going to shoot it.
Of course he is.
Well, I mean, it's not a way to greet a miner with a gun that's arrived at the job.
So we need there's some other ingredients to our story. Yeah. We need a story arc. We haven't decided if we've got a happy
story roll yet. Yeah.
Happy arc or a sad arc or a...
All right, let's have a look.
What do we normally do with these things?
Okay. Well, let's we've got our 12 options for for some theme and some movement and some plot. So let's have a look at we need a 12 pip counter. We got bleak, happy, birth, death, robbery, breakup, war, party, ocean, quest, journey, travel, injury, and kidnapping. Quest, journey, travel's the one. Just rough ideas here.
Yes. So
so it's 12 pip.
Mm-hmm.
We can start with this. Let's make this the first, kind of like a rough outline for a first act in a way.
Okay, so we're starting off with 12, and what we're going to find is it's going to start off as, and I press stop, 12.
Yep, press stop, and then...
What was that?
Okay. Oh, did you stop it on 12?
Yes, so it stopped on 12. Okay, it's a kidnapping. Oh, well, that tells us what we're going to...
Well,
okay, yes, that's a kidnapping then.
It's a kidnapping, that's what it is.
So this is what we're going to do here. He's come for the
Well, someone's been kidnapped and he's come to investigate and he's discovered this robot with a monkey.
Or he's here to kidnap the monkey.
Or he's here to kidnap... All right, let's do that. Or maybe he's here to... Or maybe that robot has kidnapped the monkey.
That's what it is. Drop the monkey.
He's come to get his monkey.
That's right. He's come to get the monkey back.
It's going to be a showdown. I don't think the robot's going to let go of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's speech bubble time.
Yeah.
I've come for the monkey.
Dear. It's going to be a showdown. Dear.
Put down that monkey.
Yeah, that. Oh, goodness. I'm just wondering if all of these are just going to end up in brutal violence. Well, they probably will.
Oh, I put that over the top.
That's in that frame, yeah?
Yes, I'm going to put it right over the top of all of them.
There we go, yeah. Yeah, so when choosing a speech bubble and whacking it down into a frame, what are the things we should be thinking of usually for these kind of processes? Like, we've got 2 frames together now.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to overlap speech bubbles between them if they are related, obviously. What kind of effect does that give? I think it looks good, but this is the right way to do it, isn't it?
Is this the right way to do it? I'm not sure. We could put it here. We can do anything we want here.
Yeah.
We can move.
Kind of like it.
Made twice.
How about on the 3rd frame down the bottom, the big, nice, lovely.
And have him say it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not sure what he's exactly saying again.
Yeah. That's my
monkey.
Yeah.
I've come for them. Give me back my monkey.
We'll just have to try and figure out what the robot's going to say in return. It has to be one of those silent, deadly moments.
Something's gone a little bit strange here with my function. Let's get this right. All right. Oh, hang on. That's in front of the monkey. All right. I'm just going to write it by hand this time.
Yeah. The bubble can be smaller too, right?
Yeah, sure. It can be if we'll see what we fit in here.
We'll see how we go.
Right.
When putting text into the bubble with Clip Studio, it'll scale with it regardless, right?
I'm not sure just yet.
Let's see how we go. Get a nice little font happening. That's my monkey. Now he could say that with an exclamation, or he can just say that calmly. After all, it is just a miner with a gun, but we don't exactly know his background at this point in time.
What the?
If it was Clint, there wouldn't be an exclamation at the end of that. It'll just be nice and plain and to the point.
Why is it writing it backwards?
Writing it backwards? I think
what's happening
in the actual Clip Studio note there. In the actual panel there, I think you can change the direction.
Text direction horizontal. I did get an update the other day, so maybe maybe I got the Japanese version.
There's the maybe there's the justification there, but I think it's is that justification setting just for
that's just
I get it.
There's no justification for that behavior. That's my monkey.
But Clip Studio has a little justify switcher, which organizes the columns, I guess.
Like that.
That's my monkey. There we go. That's the text direction.
Oh, yeah, he could say drop the monkey. All right.
Sure.
That's not something cool. All right, let's go.
Shall we try it with the exclamation or without? Because there is a difference in the character's tone.
There is.
Clint Eastwood would not have the exclamation.
Yeah. And also, even though that was a bad thing, I think drop the monkey is actually appropriate.
All right, yeah. Let's do drop the monkey.
Yeah.
You can full stop it as well for clarity.
Okay, that's a page.
All right, let's go. Page 2.
I'm gonna actually save this. We haven't saved anything yet, so
yes, it would be fun if this crashed. It's always fun.
And that's the name of this episode, isn't it?
Drop the monkey.
Yeah. That's meant to relate to something other than a song. I don't know what it is. It's an actual thing. It's something. Or yeah.
Probably is. Let's have a look.
You
can always Google it. Drop the monkey. Oh, look, there's a million things.
Okay.
None of it makes any sense, so it's all good.
New page. Page 2.
Okay.
Oh, where's my funky background?
Page 2. It's there, yeah.
Copy. Nice, great. I hope it's the right size.
There we go.
Good.
Yep.
All right, the robot is going to have to react to that, so I'm just going to do the robot's reaction face. Although, what would he do? Now, let's have a... Should we ask...
Robots' reactions are quite tricky, aren't they? Because they're quite static.
You
can also move that frame more to the left, Yog. The big, your actual... Yeah, all the way to the left. That's to the right, I think, from here. So we don't see the little cells up in the top left there. Or does that matter? That won't matter. Actually, no, it'll be all right. May as well leave it.
I'm going to put them here. Let's know where to put them.
Cool. No, that's fine. That's good. It's all good.
How about I just hide it? All right.
That's fine. All right. Page 2.
Well,
the robot's reaction.
Well, is it going to be? Is he going to be compliant, or is he going to be? Is he just going to go to shoot out?
I really believe he wants to keep the monkey.
Yes, he does.
And he doesn't want to let go of the monkey.
So, shall I do it over the shoulder?
Yeah.
Maybe he's going to get down off the horse now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. This is getting serious.
He says, in all seriousness, this is getting serious. So he's off the horse. It's the ass. He's got off his ass.
He's got off his ass. Wonder what the jackass is going to do.
Yes.
When this goes down, we'll keep the jackass in mind. It could be we'll leave it for now.
It could actually be the true hero of the story.
Yeah.
If we saw his face. Okay, so this is all looking very rough, but it's a rough story. It's a rough time. Rough times they were.
Yeah, they were.
And we've only seen this robot in the distance, really.
Mm.
Do we know that it's a robot? See, we haven't really explained this very well, have we?
We haven't gotten close to it yet. We can do that in the next frame, but this is kind of gives it that a little bit more mystery, keeping him in the distance for now.
Mm-hmm.
But one, I think a frame, possibly the next frame, we could have a close up of the robot just to pretty much solidify that it is one.
Yes.
And yes, he still has the monkey on the leash.
Of course he does. What else would you be doing? You know,
where on earth did this robot find a leash for this monkey?
Really? That's the weird thing. That's the weird thing about this story.
It doesn't matter though. It's suspension of disbelief.
Yeah. What type of monkey? I'm confused about what type of monkey we got. Is it a little capuchin?
Well, yeah, one of those. Yeah. Spider monkey.
Is that like? Oh no, I made a noise. That was me. I did it out loud. Okay.
Macaque monkey or macaque. How do you pronounce macaque? They're actually a bit bigger.
Yes. And they have
the macaques, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
But a spider monkey's the one. They're the small, funny ones that steal stuff and go crazy. I think they all do, but
very small.
They're
heads.
the funniest. Actually, a macaque's
they're the smart ones from Japan, aren't they? Or
yeah,
they're like snow monkeys.
They
have in Japan.
They're actually really awesome. Well, all monkeys are awesome, aren't they?
Mostly. Some of them are a bit some of them are a bit up themselves, I think.
Oh, they are. They steal stuff and they make deals. You gotta basically. I think there was something that I saw where, you have to have like a bar of chocolate or something if they do manage to steal your wallet, and you got to go up to them and actually hand them the bar of chocolate to get your wallet back. I mean, I saw that. I saw some YouTube channel that showed that, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was ridiculous. But
negotiate.
I don't think we're going to have that problem here today with this little get-up, but
yeah, it's negotiating.
They were macaque monkeys.
Right, they're more fair. They're more fair than say a tamarin monkey. Tamarin. They look like nasty little creatures. They look like they drive a real hard. They drive a real hard, but they got those little mustaches. That's what this one is. Yeah. It's a mean little bastard like that. Like,
okay,
you know,
it's a tamarin monkey.
Tamarin monkey.
Right, give him a moustache because they're smaller as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what they really look like. So.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're gonna get another. We'll make that happen in another frame too, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh, you know what this monkey's for? I've just realised. Because he's a miner. He's a miner, right?
All right. Yeah, he's a miner, yeah.
He works...
He's got his mining tools on his back.
It's his mining monkey.
Yes, of course. He needs it.
Because he's got his own... Yeah. You know, you don't need it for your mine. I need it.
Yeah, what's the robot doing with it? I mean, robots can't do this, man. They can't just steal your monkey.
No. It's just not on.
No. Well, that's good. That's his goal. That's his reason. He needs to get it back.
Yeah.
That's his motivation, whilst the robot's going to have something quite opposite.
What does the robot need it for? Because doesn't he have his own...
Well, we can roll on our middle table now.
We can. Well, I think we need even...
This will definitely nail it if we roll this this table again for the motivations of the robot, because we know now that the miner's motivation is he needs it for his mining. Monkeys are handy in those kind of situations.
Yep.
But what could they be handy to a robot for?
Yeah. He needs to fetch my buckets and stuff. It's my bucket monkey.
Needs to get into the bits that the miner can't get into, and you know, he's a scout. He's a trained scout. Probably to snatch little bits of gold that are unreachable, whatever it takes. So this robot will need it for its own purpose too, which we will roll for in a moment.
Okay. All right, so another panel of our rather determined looking robot.
Yeah, here we go. Now, from your wider shots there, you can see he's got pointy ears of sorts.
Yes.
It could be his antennas, or it could be some kind of...
You know, logically, I've made a bit of a rookie error here, I've got to say. Like, rushing into it, and really... It should be the other way around, shouldn't he? If we're going to have a drama where the monkey is the prize, the monkey should be in the middle.
Oh, yeah. So we can move the robot a bit to the right.
Yep. It could be like a lame American comedy called Monkey in the Middle.
Okay. There we go. That's good. And as we move closer in to these characters,
yes,
is there a point in time where we don't necessarily have to be concerned too much about the original background that we had? It's kind of like...
have I got a continuity problem? Because...
No.
Over here, I can see we're looking past here. So
yeah, that's a different angle though, right? We're looking down.
Yeah, he's come down to here. And we do have a little bit of a problem, but it could be cool if he had wandered round there, but he's looking that way, so it's all kind of a bit, you know, how you're going. I think the term is that's the proper term for it.
Actually... Okay, so there we go.
Yeah, so
I guess a little bit of cheating in terms of
This is for the nerds. There's no nerds into comic books though, so we shouldn't bother.
So yeah, I mean, but again, like many of the graphic novels that you read and that we love so much, I've noticed a few styles where once you have your establishing shot, you know where they are, but then when you start to moving closer, you can minimize on your backgrounds at that point, right? Like obviously here we can, you know, just not really worry about the background too much, have some kind of silhouette-y representation of whatever scene we've built, but the main focus is to keep it on characters at all times, especially if you need to say something. At this point in time, we need to say something about this robot. We need to look at him. We need to see what he's... The show
must go on. That's the main thing here.
So he's not really happy, is he?
He doesn't look like a very happy robot. He kind of looks a bit nasty.
Yeah. He's not letting go of this. He's not going to let
Doesn't
go
look.
of the monkey.
Yeah, and
Oh,
you know, and I think we need to feel something actually emotional now, other than just about, because I want to see how the monkey feels. I want to know what the monkey's deal is right now. So why don't we just have a little look and see what the monkey thinks of it? Is he?
Well, what is the life of this monkey? I mean, he's constantly, he's either on a leash or he's either being told to do something. He's a slave, so he might want to.
He might do it for the love.
He might let them both shoot each other.
Well, that's right.
He's probably hoping that they both just nail each other so he could, run off into the sunset.
So we'll find out first. Is he afraid of? Spoiler alert. Because what is going to happen? Only the dice knows.
Yeah. Let's make this challenging. This next dice roll is going to determine this motivation anyway.
So actually, we could go a 1 or a 2 to find out, does the monkey want to stay or does the monkey want to go? Because I'm going to have it looking up at the robot or looking over at Sanchez over here. Okay. I've called him Sanchez. That's
the monkey's called Sanchez. Okay.
No, the miner.
Oh, the miner's called Sanchez. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
The
robot's going to be called 001. And the monkey's going to be called Jake.
Jake the monkey. And he's looking, because he might not want to go back. He might love the robot, although I doubt it. I very much doubt it. Okay, so monkey here. He could be like angry. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to draw a monkey.
This is the classic Sergio Leone moment where we see everyone's face one at a time. And that strum of the guitar note on each face.
Ding, 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 ding. This is a really...
What is the monkey yelling? It's got its mouth open. Okay. Oh, yes, of course. It's definitely a tamarin monkey. Don't know how to pronounce these things. I have to look that up, really. But yeah, I think we know what we're talking about.
Or am we? Yeah. Or is that a type of? Am I mistaking it for citrus fruit? Is it a type of citrus fruit? Tamarind. Is it both?
Tamarin spelled Tamarin.
I should even look one up. I should actually. Let's have a look. What does it even look like?
They are bizarre monkeys, aren't they? Look at them.
Let's go, and I'm gonna bring one up because it's
There's
just
so many different versions of them. None of them shave either. They've all got these different whiskers and hairstyles and.
Because I may have even just made up the. Oh no, that's a real thing. No, that's a real thing.
Tamarin there. You got the Emperor Tamarin happening there.
Okay. Wow.
Tamarin. Emperor Tamarin.
There are so many types of these things.
I know. Yeah, the hairstyles are awesome. They're like little rock stars.
Wow. Okay.
He's just looking back at it now. Oh.
So we're gonna have a little look at. Is it at what the?
Hey, you just deleted him. There we go. Bring him back.
All right, it's gonna be this one anyway.
Yeah.
With a big mustache, a little monkey with a big mustache.
There we go, and it goes down a bit.
And then they have really quite a savage brow.
You've got small ears as well.
Yeah. I'm just gonna black all this out and then come back into it once I've got a silhouette. That can't be right. Look at the length of that thing's tongue.
Well, that's all right. I think it looks good. I'm wondering now whether it might be cool to have him as the caller for the shootout.
Yeah, right.
Like, I don't know if you recall that Bruce Lee masterpiece of a film, The Way of the Dragon. There's the finale fight in it with him between Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris, and they're warming up, and
Is that the one where they end up in the mirror room?
No, that was Enter the Dragon.
As opposed to
Way of the Dragon's the one where they're in the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum. And him and Chuck Norris are about to face off, and they're doing stretches before their fight. And when they actually get the Western, we're ready to go now kind of thing, looking at each other, the thing that starts them off is a small cat or a small stray kitten that's just sitting up on top of this, like a wall. And it lets out this hilarious meow before they start fighting each other. And every time I see it, I'm just in hysterics. I love the movie. It's an incredible film, but that is a hilarious moment. This monkey could do the same for these two before they shoot each other.
Dropping the flag.
Yeah. I just thought of that. That image came up because you had him opening his mouth, and I'm trying to figure out why his mouth's open.
I don't know. I'm trying to. It's a terrible drawing. What is going on?
No, I like it. It's great. Look at it. It's got some character. Well, he's freaking out there.
Yeah. Maybe a bit too much. He's worried. He's worried. There's some pathos going on with the monkey. Is it a monkey? It's a strange set of events on this Western thriller. Maybe if it's still a thriller, let's keep it serious.
Yeah.
Okay. But moving on. And we've got another long. See, this format is problematic. It's problematic. The shape, isn't it?
The format.
The screen format, because now we're down to the same issue as before.
We're fitting like 3 or 4 frames per page, which it should be almost double that, right?
Yes, but we've got a very long, narrow one. This being the issue.
But it's all about scale in the end, right? I mean, you can whack these 3 in the first page later with a different scale.
Yep. I could go to about there.
Yeah.
But we could crop the other ones in closer. Really, we could. Oh no, we're cropping out the monkey. We have to keep it like that.
Yeah.
Strength.
And our time is also running out. We're getting close to the hour.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got to put a punchline on this really quickly. So I'm gonna go for what I'm gonna do here is emergency stations to get this happening. I'm gonna put the hand ready for the
gun,
the pistol that's here.
Yeah. I wonder how the robot's going to attack. Lasers out of his eyes?
It's going to come out of his shoulder, like.
Okay.
It's
going to have a little secret compartment thing there.
Yeah. Does that even look like anything? No. I'll go the gun out that way.
It's all right. I'm just going to bring it in. I think, yeah, there we go.
All right, and then obviously just the same again here with the Predator style.
I just can't get over the monkey's face. That's all. It's quite humorous. Yeah.
On the side of the... Oh, I can't do that there. It's going to come over the other shoulder. That's a sound effect of... It's Predator style thing coming off shoulder.
Yeah.
It's not really a thriller, is it? So it's definitely a western.
It's a western, yeah, but most westerns do have that thriller aspect, don't they? Especially when it comes to showdowns and.
I'm not really sure I know what a thriller is.
Yeah, it's an interesting Well, it's a main genre, but it's used quite often.
It's got to
double
have
up with others, but
tension in it.
tension, mystery. It mainly just it's always based around mystery, tension, drama.
Well, so what makes it doesn't have too much action? So is Bourne?
It doesn't need it.
A Bourne Supremacy or those Bourne movies, are they thrillers?
They're thrillers, but they're packed with action. So yeah, you can. That's the beauty of. That's why thriller's probably one of the best genres, because it has a good way. It just really works well with every other genre, basically.
You can just mix it up as long as there's tension and danger.
And it works well with. I mean, it's essentially mystery as well. Like it's it leads into that kind of area of intrigue, and just works really well, especially with horror. But most of our cop dramas are thrillers. The whole whodunit thing, they're looking for the killer.
Yes, I'm still unsure about what the actual rule is to make it a thriller rather than an action or anything. What?
Well, I guess
what is the key ingredient?
I guess you could just pull up examples. You've got great thrillers like, well, this would be a horror as well, but it had a few layers. But Silence of the Lambs was an incredible thriller. Horror kind of drama thriller,
because it had the mystery and the action and the
yeah, not so much the action. I mean, there's that scene where the cops arrive at the elevator to see where Hannibal Lecter's escaped, and just that incredible way that he does it. It was more of a panicky kind of moment rather than an action one, but James Bond is action thriller all the way. The action is the thrill, and I mean, in that sense, it's a different kind of thriller. But the thriller is the fact that there's a villain that's making it incredibly difficult for the hero, and he's getting away with a lot of nasty things. And but essentially, I think it's always going to be the best as a mystery. So horror kind of tags on better.
So it's obviously shootout time. We've got to the thing here. We've got he's drawing. Oh, hang on. We need to throw the dice because hang on. Let's just what's happening here. Drop the monkey. He's not actually holding the monkey, but anyway.
No, he's that thing's just popped up out of his shoulder, right?
Yep.
That thing's he's still holding the monkey on the leash.
Yep.
So at some point in time,
there's another player in this entanglement, and it's not just the miner and the robot. It's the monkey. I'm seeing
okay, what's this? What are you surprising us with here?
I don't know. It could be that the monkey's just intervening. He's just going to intervene.
Oh, he's going to intervene to stop him. Oh, goodness.
See, everyone's underestimated the monkey, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My brother had a dog, and he was a very sweet dog. But people were afraid of it because he looked like a wolf. He was a husky, and he looked just
Oh,
like
right.
a wolf. You go down the street
Awesome.
with him, and quite a surprising amount of people would step aside, even though he was the sweetest creature, wouldn't know how to hurt anything except for this possum. That one day there was this possum, and the dog tried to, in his wisdom, attack this possum, and the possum was having none of it, and leapt on the dog's face,
Yeah.
and leapt on the dog's face, and it was the funniest thing I ever saw. The stupid dog, who I loved, was really put in his place. They got just beaten up by this. It happened all. It happened all. It happened all like a couple of feet in front of me, in the middle of the day, well, the dog got beaten up by a possum that was only as big as his face, but because he leapt right on his face, there was. He was he was trying to bite, and he couldn't bite because the possum was wrapped around the muzzle of the dog, and he learnt a good, valuable lesson that day. Don't be a bully, I think it was.
That's right. Yeah, there you go. That's excellent. There's always something funny about the small creature, winning over the big one. In this case, a robot.
We're getting near to the end. We still don't have a real punchline, though.
No.
Let's we're going to see what happens with the miner. So he's observed this.
This
hilarity.
So I was going to say you're putting in the effect that the monkeys just jumped from the ground.
Yep.
And the gun has shot off into the air.
The gun has shot off into the air, but he's still on the leash, I've just realised.
I was going to say, what about the leash?
Which hand was that leash in? The
right hand, I think.
The right hand.
Let's double check that.
Okay. Don't mess with the monkey.
Well, he was in the left hand at first, and then he moved to the right hand. So.
Did he? Have I got no continuity whatsoever?
That's fine.
That's
fine. That's fine.
This is terrible, terrible.
Oh, no, unless that was the left hand on that other angle. I mean, it just depends on the way you look. Oh, there you go. Easy fix.
He's jumping around, monkey. Okay. We're almost near the end here, but there's no room for this to happen. I'm going to have to do some shrinkage.
Well, it could be a tragic ending.
Let's spin for the ending.
Okay.
What have we got? Criteria. Let's have a look.
Well, if you're looking at our story table, we've got quite a few ridiculous things we could put in.
Oops. We have story arc. Can you see this? Injury, robbery, breakup, war, party. Well, just a spin. How many have we got?
Yeah.
Countdown. We've still got 12. We got 12 there. So let's see what happens. 9. Ocean.
Okay. All right, an ocean.
Ocean.
Okay, we don't see what happens.
How did an ocean get in there?
Well, this is the thing. We don't see what happens with this outcome. We just cut to an ocean.
It's spin again, and 9 doesn't count. How did that sneak in there? It shouldn't even be there. 5.
No.
It's a robbery.
It's a location, if anything. I don't know what it is doing there. But
I just spun 5 for robbery.
Okay, 5's a robbery. Well, I guess. Well, the monkey's obviously been kidnapped, and now it's become a robbery.
Yes. Where have I gone? Why have I got a black screen?
Well, no, it's got the. Okay.
Centi-
So you
That's that.
back.
I cannot see anything.
I can see a
Ah,
black
that's it.
screen.
We got it. It's good. It's good.
Yep.
Technical
All right.
issues. All right. I'm just gonna put that there because,
Yeah, there we go.
and just drop there.
All right. So if this is a robbery thing now, I guess. Well, it's made it a bit tricky.
Oh,
hasn't
I know what's going on. I
Okay.
know what's happening. Yep. This is funny. It's all good. And just wait for it. If I can get a frame, I think here,
it? Yeah.
and then that's a white line. Okay,
There we
and
go.
once more, they underestimated the monkey.
Yep. What's the monkey in it for?
Yep, I forgot to negotiate with the monkey.
All right. Here it is. So the monkey is going to negotiate with the robot.
The monkey's just ripped his head off.
Yes, he has. That's one way of negotiating.
He's stolen his head. Oh, this
Stole
is.
his head.
Yep.
He stole his head.
It's a robbery.
Oh, it's a robbery. Well planned by the miner and the monkey. So I guess the last cell would be the miner saying, "Good boy."
I think, or even
Well done.
exactly. That's right. But even why don't we even go just one step further, and do this? Okay, now they are. Sometime later, they're down the mine, and how am I going to do this? Because I think if I did something wrong there. If I go back to here, use the pen, and he's down the mine.
Down the mines, yep.
And but yeah, he's if I can draw anything correctly.
You're going to use the robot's head to light the way?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay. Also, they can go in deeper. Outstanding. They'll get closer to their goal.
And he's holding the axe.
It's a bit of a magical finale, isn't it? A bit of a magic story here. Like,
it's a happy ending. We've got a happy ending.
Basically, they can't go into they couldn't get deeper into this mine without the special robot head. Oh, look, Gloop's joined us.
Gloopty dude.
Robot. Yeah, robot torch head is great. He likes the idea.
Ah, cool.
So if to do this beam coming out of the robot's eyes, you'd be using that white color, wouldn't you? With a bit of shadowing here.
Now, if I could do this any number of ways, let's just break, and
there we go.
And then. But he's got the monkey on the shoulder.
Oh, nice. That's a good effect. There we go. Light the way to glory. Outstanding.
Yes.
That's a smart monkey.
I think we need one
Teamwork.
more. If I could make this just into one more shot, I think
Yeah.
we need a happy last image, don't we?
Well, they find
That's,
the treasure that they've been looking for.
Try and get this over here, and this over here, and then do a close-up of of a happy monkey.
Okay.
Can we fit it in somehow?
Oh.
Can we fit in a happy monkey to that? No.
Okay, so you want to put the frame in there. Yeah. I guess if you minimize the size of this particular frame, like overall, to give you a bit more scope on it. But no, that looks fine. You can get away with that.
Okay, let's try and make this one.
Poor robot. Well, he shouldn't have stolen.
Yeah. There's a don't
know what he was in for there.
Don't mess with the monkey.
No.
I think that's something for us all.
Yeah, there we go. That's good.
So the moral of the story, really, didn't expect to get a, bit of a preachy
some
ending.
Kind of meaning. Yeah. Well, it's definitely a good way to practice drawing comics, isn't it? My goodness.
Oh, I don't know about drawing, but telling stories. I mean, the drawing part of this has been pretty random.
Yeah.
But
it's good though.
Trying to make something happen out of nothing and
on the spot. What do they find? Actually, no, we just want to see the monkey's expression being very happy.
He was in charge all along.
It's probably a giant crate of bananas or something. The magic bananas. These sneaky tamarin monkeys.
Oh, okay. So you think he's got a banana? He's got a banana. Here we go. Oh,
all right.
Wait for the.
Where did he get that from? Oh, I guess he got it from.
It's his reward.
It's his reward. Yeah.
And
there we go. All right.
Intelligible as it may be, we managed to get.
Yeah.
It
worked out. There you go.
Okay. Well, D-Man, we made it through.
We did it. We made it through a little sesh.
Another inaugural PageBlast. And
it was indeed.
If anyone wants to see this made into cleaned up, then write in the comments below, and let's go through the story one more time. So we have
back to page 1.
Our miner, he's a pretty minor part of the story, as it turns out. And he says, drop the monkey. The robot responds with a bit of a stern grimace. The monkey chatters.
Like monkey's his. He doesn't want to let go of it. The monkey's a little bit confused there, but at the same time, we know what he's been up to the whole time. Yes. Is a bit of a masquerade.
Yes, the poorly drawn monkey chatters. Oh, that's a bit about the
just smaller ears or something.
Yeah, there's something wrong with all these drawings, but they're
all right. They're great. So they go for the
guns, and
but instead, we're surprised.
Instead, the monkey jumps.
Boom. So do we need I guess the leash kind of didn't. Oh, there we go. We get a few of those strokes in there to show a bit of movement.
Yep. Rips off his head.
Tears off his head, and then the job's done, and he gets his banana. Oh, excellent. Well done, Yog. Was a good little blast there. I think.
Yes.
Yeah, we've got quite a lot of these to go.
Okay.
To practice to get this happening, and yeah. Well, 3 pages.
Yes.
And how are we looking for time? All right.
Okay.
It's about 80 minutes or so, 75 minutes, I think.
Great. Well, start, middle, and end. We got it done. And write in the comments below if you liked it, if you see this posted later.
Yep.
And
like, comment, and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next one.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, D-Man.
Thanks, Yog. Talk soon.
Okay.